Everyone, Kevin the Toy Smuggler here, and today we are talking about the Mandalorian Chapter 14. A very different episode than what we are used to seeing. I remember I was kind of late to the ball, getting to watch it. Been crazy the last week or so. I think it was oh gosh, it's finally Tuesday before I finally got around Tuesday evening getting around to watching it because it's this crazy weekend. Got another crazy weekend. That's why I'm doing the video right now because I'm not going to be able to get a video this weekend. Just impossible. But anyway, I remember sitting there watching this video. I thought, well, there's just something. There's a different beat here. And then, big surprise, spoiler alert, but I'm sure everybody's done watched it at this point. The Razor Crest just gets totally destroyed. It's not like it's been, it's been a joy to sit back on these episodes and watch it just get totally ragged out, but get slowly repaired. I think that's been great. And I thought it was an odd choice considering they're working on bringing out the toy. I mean, so I am curious on Favreau's intentions or game plan on how to bring this ship back, because considering you got a high dollar toy being crowdfunded and then you can totally obliterate it on the TV show, really don't make a whole lot of sense. That was a weird, it might even been a last minute choice, kind of odd. And the new Razor Crest is scaled up for the new 3 3/4 inch figures. I do not have these loose, but they look really good. So I'm hoping to one day get to pick up another set of these and have it out for display. Heck, I may just get wild and tear these open. I'm getting to the point where I'm less and less wanting carded stuff. I'm a sculptor. I love putting my hands on stuff. So I do think that was a very odd play on destroying something that another company is, making the toy of. So they must have, I'm hoping they got a really unique game plan on maybe, and I know they're trying to do this and set things up to where, they're setting up the Boba Fett. I think Boba Fett is getting his own season sometime next year. And I think Gina Carano's character, she's getting her own episode as well, that's another thing. They're not really utilized her character a lot so far this season, considering they're supposed to be setting her up for her own show. So they're probably, if I had to guess, they're not doing much with her the first half, and then the second half may be really setting up her character as being the big hero, so to speak. The person that comes out off the side and saves the day, to really set her up for a show. And obviously, I think they're doing a great job setting up Boba Fett, seeing the return of Boba Fett, putting on the armor. And one of the coolest things was, as him, the little blasters that come out of the kneecap, I thought that was extremely new and interesting. And that whole fight sequence, I thought, man, you seen helmets, stormtrooper helmets shattering and flying about and stuff like that, was really making it. I was like, man, visually, this is a little bit more hardcore than what normally is portrayed. And then, coming at the big reveal, I'm sitting there watching the credits go by and shooting the bull with my wife, and boom, director Robert Rodriguez. And I was like, that explains everything. Now we know why the fight sequence was so violent. So if I would have known that going in hand, I would have, expected it. But I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it really jumped out on how they was really directing when the troopers was coming in, and just it was got hardcore really quick. And it was a good surprise, kind of off taken by. It's like, man, this is. I seen it the first time, didn't really think a whole lot of it. I was kind of shocked. But time you seen it the fifth time, I was like, wait a minute, this is something different. And that's what it was. Robert Rodriguez. He's known for. My most favorite movie of his is I got several of them. Dusk Till Dawn obviously was a good movie. My favorite is Desperado. I think that, to me, even though that's his first big film, because he did the Mariachi, El Mariachi was the first one. I think that was his first heavily funded movie, and boom, it just showed a lot of great creativity coming out of a new independent director and stuff. And I just, me being an independent director as well, I just love watching these guys get these chances to do big things. It just, it just really excites me to watch these things come in. Because like I said, the guy's a brilliant mind, a hard worker, got a lot of great common sense. So like I said, I just love watching his work. But going back to the Mandalorian, and this is like I said, the reason why they're testing these new, not new, but people like Robert Rodriguez, if they start getting in and doing these Obi-Wan Kenobi series, the Cara Dune, and the Boba Fett, Favreau is going to have to rely on directors that he don't have to hold their hand, and that's going to be the key to making all these things success, because Jon Favreau can only direct and maybe oversee several projects, and he may even, before it's all said and done, come out of the director chair altogether and just be a little bit overseeing and hands-on on all of them, just to make sure that everybody's staying on the right track and the same flow of direction to keep everything. Because I think the way they're going to do these and how they should do it is make sure that certain characters are constantly overlapping in this universe and timeline, to where, here's another good reason, that way they can keep certain toys on the shelves longer and not have to, because the whole marketing aspect of new movies are not working well with toys. And everybody thinks, well, Kevin, that's not true, because the movies are huge. And yeah, but here's the thing. They only give great advertising for roughly the life of a toy. When it comes out, a life of a toy, if it wants to sell, has a limited shelf life of roughly 4 months. If it don't sell within the first 3 to 4 months, it's not going to leave the shelf. The chances, that's why you see, how many times have we seen Star Wars stuff being discounted, going clearance? By the time it gets to my Walmart, and I get things pushing 2 to 3 months later than everybody else, unfortunately. But the good thing about that is, I've noticed that when I do get things that far late and I luck up and get a good character come on there, usually by the time it hits our shelves, it's done went on the Walmart nationwide clearance. So I couldn't tell you how many times I got good quality Black Series figures at $9.99. I've done that many a times. I finally seen it. Boom. It says 1998. I go and scan it. Boom. $9.99. So in a way, that's kind of good. On my Mego situation, it's not. For some reason, this Walmart will not discount Amigo for nothing. Amigo can sit there for a year and they're not going to mark it down. So I don't know what the deal of it is there. Maybe just because they got a smaller section and there's not much competition. But right there where Star Wars is, that's the main toy aisle where all the boy toys are, WWE and stuff like that. That's they fight for that space, and they constantly got to keep it rotating. I think's the deal with Walmart. You got to keep it fresh. But for some reason, Walmart can't stock all their shelves because it should not take, when all the new products are coming in, it should not take 3 months to hit every Walmart. It just shouldn't do that. So I'm don't understand why that's going on. And it don't matter if it's Star Wars, Mo2. Right now, both of my Walmarts are stocked, jammed full of Mo2 Wave 1 going into Christmas. Guess what? They might sell, but right now I'm not seeing none of them. And once they've done this is the third time they've stocked up. And now they're fully stocked up. They got more now, because the first time it come out is very thin. Second time, a little bit more. And this third time, they really got it packed out. But now everybody's wanted one, done got one. So unless they go on discount, like I said, I'm waiting for them to go on discount, and I'm going to buy me some extras for like $5-6. So that's what I'm looking at. But going into, from the Mandalorian into the Star Wars toy part of this that I was wanting to talk about, here's the crappy thing. Is Mandalorian, everybody's loving it. It is going over big. It's probably the smartest and best decision that Disney's done. But here's the problem. You go to stores, these aren't sitting on the shelf. You can't find these things. I found these at Battlegrounds, but I can't find them at Target. I can't find them at Walmart. So what common sense do you have on creating a popular show, but then you can't keep these on, you can't get enough of these on the shelf? And then you're looking at the Baby Yoda stuff. They have just saturated the field with that stuff, and like I said, our Walmart is finally starting to dwindle down a little bit on their stock, because and I think that was the key. I think they concentrate on that because that was going to be the big seller. But here's the thing, Disney, is if the reason this kind of product right here is going over is your hardcore fans from the actual late 70s, early 80s, like myself, fell in love with the character Boba Fett and the Mandalorian lore and all that stuff. And here now you create a show that's really highlighting this whole storyline and aspect and bringing new info and life to the product, and you're not putting these on the shelf. And then what's happening to us, what few are getting out, these secondary scalpers and other companies that are selling stuff, double the price of these and put a nasty ship. I mean, these are going for $25 to $30 a piece. It should, I mean, we're looking at this, is supposed to be $13 at my Walmart, $12.98, and people are selling them for $30. Not paying damn $30 for these things, people. I don't care how much I like it. You can kiss my butt. I'm not paying $30 for one of these. I would rather wait 2 years before I get my hands on another, before I give some idiot $30. And that's another I'm going to lay it on the line here, people. Give you my opinion. Because, guys, I got videos to back me up on how I do things. I find cool things, and I help other collectors such as myself and give them good deals. Either we're trading, or the markup I put on it is so insignificant. And you just pay whatever it costs to ship. I don't even make a profit off the shipping. That's what we're supposed to do, is help each other. But what we're doing is, you got these people out here who claim to be Star Wars fans, but yet they're ripping and screwing you over, the other Star Wars fan. So what kind of a Star Wars fan are you if you're in here making a quick buck off of someone who's just like you? I think it's just rude. It's disgusting. And it's just, I have no need for you kind of collectors. I really don't. I think you guys, it's screwing up the deal, and you've screwed it up for so long. Now Hasbro has said, hey, we don't have to make 25,000 or something. Let's just make 10. We'll sell them higher than what we sell them to Walmart to these other scalpers, because they're going to double it up anyway. So they're skipping Walmart. I think they're selling directly to these little turds, and that's why they're cutting the line here. They're switching the game up, and it's all because these scalpers have done it for so long. And we, unfortunately, as the last tier buyers, keep buying the crap. Well, I refuse. No more giving in to these guys. I rather have nothing than support you rude SOBs on scalping stuff and making a whole genre toy collecting that's supposed to be fun and exciting and connecting with other people. You just ruin it. You just crap on it. And so I've decided just to be honest on how I feel, and how I feel about you people who are taking these and trying to sell them for $30, ripping somebody off. You're not welcome in this community no more. You're just not welcome. And I wish other collectors like myself would join me on giving y'all the you-know-what on how we feel, and we're not going to put up with it no more. And guess what? I'm not falling for it. You're not getting my money. I got a whole room full of amazing toys that will just satisfy my every need every day. So if you think you're going to hold this crap over my head, kiss my butt. Bottom line, I'm tired of you running my toy community. And everybody else who loves Star Wars, you're part of the problem, not the solution. So, guys, I'm the Toy Smuggler. That's a little rough, a little rude, but I don't care. That's how I feel, and it's the God's honest truth, whether you like it or not. Woo, kiss my butt, you scalpers. I don't like you. I'm out. Toy Smuggler.